Have you ever stood up from your favorite chair and felt your legs wobble just for a second? Like your body forgot how to balance. Maybe you've started noticing that stairs feel steeper or a walk around the block feels more tiring than it used to. If that sounds familiar, I want you to know something important. This is not just getting older, and more importantly, it's not permanent. In fact, what if I told you that a big part of your leg strength might actually be hiding in your kitchen? Yes, really. New research is revealing something exciting. There's a simple food commonly found at your grocery store that, when timed just right, can start restoring your leg muscle function in as little as 12 hours, not months. Not with medications, is one strategic habit that helps your body switch back on. Let's start with the bigger picture. The real reason leg strength declines, and it's not just age. Most of us have been told that muscle loss after 60 is just a fact of life. Doctors even have a name for it, sarcopenia. But what many people don't know is this. It's not age that weakens your legs. It's what happens inside your nervous system. You see, your brain and spinal cord send little electrical messages to your muscles every time you move. And starting in your 40s or 50s, those messages can start to fade. The wires don't fire as fast, the connection gets fuzzy. So even if your muscles are still there, they're not getting the signal. Imagine your leg muscles are like workers at a job site. They're trained, ready, and strong. But if the foreman's walkie-talkie is dying, they can't hear what to do. That's exactly what happens when your neuromuscular system slows down. But here's the hope. You can recharge the signal. The kitchen fix, one simple food that wakes up your muscles. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition in 2023 found something incredible. Adults over 50 who ate a specific nutrient-dense food in the evening, rich in amino acids and B vitamins, saw improvements in leg muscle recovery by the next morning. That means their body began building strength again, literally overnight. Why? Because the food helped restore the connection between nerves and muscles. It's not just about feeding the muscles, it's about reactivating them. Now, we'll reveal the exact food shortly, but first, let's unpack the most important piece of the puzzle. A powerful amino acid called leucine. Meet leucine, the on switch for muscle repair. Leucine is part of the protein in your food, but it plays a special role. It actually triggers your body to start building muscle. Scientists call it an anabolic signal. Think of it like flipping, a switch that tells your muscles, hey, it's time to grow. Here's the problem. As we get older, our bodies become less responsive to protein. You can eat a steak or drink a shake, but without enough leucine, the switch might not flip. But the good news, just 2.5 to 3 g of leucine found in 25 to 30 g of high-quality protein is enough to jumpstart your muscles again. And one of the easiest sources of that, whey protein isolate. It's fast, absorbable, and filled with exactly the amino acids your body needs. That's why even hospital programs for seniors are using it now to help patients regain strength after illness or injury. But it gets better, because what's really happening when you eat leucine-rich foods isn't just muscle growth, it's muscle reconnection. Your brain and body start talking again, a simple morning protocol that changes everything. So how do we put this into action? Tomorrow morning, try this. 1. Within 30 minutes of waking, have 2 whole eggs for a brain-boosting nutrient called choline. 2. Pair that with a whey protein shake or cottage cheese. 3. Go for a short 10 to 15-minute walk. Why eggs? Because they feed your nervous system with choline, which helps carry messages from your brain to your muscles. Think of it as fuel for your body's walkie-talkie system. This one breakfast routine has helped thousands of seniors feel more steady, more energized, and more confident on their feet, sometimes in just a few days. Do you ever try to get up from the couch and feel like your legs are a step behind your brain? Like you decided to move, but your body didn't quite respond in time? You're not imagining it. And no, it's not just because you're getting older. This delay, this hesitation in your legs, is often caused by one simple thing. Your brain and muscles aren't communicating as well as they used to, and the key to getting that communication back, tiny molecule called acetylcholine. What is acetylcholine? And why should you care? Every time you want to move, whether it's standing, reaching, walking, your brain sends a signal down your spine. That signal doesn't go directly to your muscles. It goes through a translator. That translator is acetylcholine. Acetylcholine is what turns thought into action. It tells your muscles, contract now. But here's the catch. As we age, our bodies make less of it, and when we have too little, muscles don't respond fast. Balance gets shaky. Reactions slow down. That's when falls happen. That's when we lose confidence. But there's good news. You can replenish acetylcholine quickly, naturally, and without pills. The brain muscle superfood, eggs. One of the richest sources of acetylcholine's building block, called choline, is right in your fridge. Eggs, more specifically the yolks. Just 2 whole eggs provide over 300 milligrams of choline. Enough to help your nervous system restart those brain-to-lee messages. And studies show it works fast. In fact, research published in the journal Nutrients found that choline can help restore neuromuscular signaling in as little as 6 to 12 hours, especially when your body is demanding movement like first thing in the morning. So what does that mean for you? It means you can literally wake up your legs with breakfast. Timing is everything. Why mornings matter? There's a natural dip in acetylcholine after sleep. That's why mornings are when your legs may feel the most sluggish or off. But that's also why mornings are your golden opportunity to correct it. Here's a simple routine that many seniors use and love. 1. Within 30 minutes of waking, eat 2 whole eggs cooked however you like, boiled, scrambled, poached. 2. Add a whey protein shake, or Greek yogurt for leucine and other amino acids. 3. If possible, include some sautéed leafy greens like spinach. They boost anti-inflammatory support and digestion. Want to go the extra mile? Add a short 10-minute walk after breakfast to amplify the connection between your muscles and brain. That movement helps your nervous system practice using those refresh signals in real time. What if you don't eat eggs? Not everyone can or wants to eat eggs, and that's okay. There are other sources of choline like soybeans, Brussels sprouts to quinoa, but keep in mind the absorption is lower than eggs. So you may need to eat more or combine these with other strategies like supplements or fortified foods. Still, the bigger message remains: it's not just about eating any protein. It's about giving your body the right signal at the right time, and that signal starts with choline, stronger legs, and a sharper mind. Here's one more bonus. Acetylcholine isn't just for your muscles. It also plays a major role in memory, focus, and mood. So by boosting your choline intake, you're not just helping your legs, you're also helping your brain. That's what we call a double win. Or as one viewer, Carol from Wisconsin, told us, "I started this simple egg and shake breakfast, and within days, my legs felt steadier and my thoughts felt clearer. It was like the fog lifted." Picture this. You're watering your garden. The soil's rich, the sun is shining. But no matter how long you water, the plants just won't perk up. Then you notice, the hose has a kink. That's exactly what's happening in your muscles when your circulation slows down. Even if you're eating the right foods or stretching every day, poor blood flow means your legs might not get the oxygen and nutrients they need to move, repair, and grow. And unfortunately, blood flow naturally declines with age, especially in the legs. But there's a powerful natural way to fix it, and it all starts with beets. Yes, beets. Why blood flow is the unsung hero of strength. You probably already know that muscles need protein to grow. But did you know they also need a steady stream of oxygen and nutrients just to function properly? That stream is delivered through your blood vessels, your body's natural transportation system. When circulation slows, here's what happens. Your legs feel heavy, movements feel sluggish. You tire more easily even after small tasks. Recovery takes longer and soreness sticks around. The good news, your body already knows how to fix it. It just needs a little help. The circulation molecule, nitric oxide. Inside your blood vessels lives a molecule called nitric oxide. NO, it's like a natural traffic controller. It tells your arteries when to open up, allowing more blood, oxygen, and nutrients to flow. But here's the catch. As we age, nitric oxide levels decline, which tightens the vessels and slows everything down. That's why restoring nitric oxide is one of the fastest ways to re-energize your legs. Enter beets, nature's nitric oxide booster. Beets, especially raw or in juice form, are rich in nitrates, which your body quickly converts into nitric oxide. A study in the Journal of Applied Physiology found that older adults who drank beetroot juice saw a real increase in leg muscle power within just a few hours, especially in fast-twitch fibers, the kind that help with balance and avoiding falls. This wasn't just lab science. The improvements showed up in real-life tasks like walking speed, climbing stairs, standing from a chair. That's huge because those tasks are directly linked to independence. A simple protocol, beats before movement. Want to try it for yourself? Here's a science-backed protocol you can start tomorrow. 1. Drink 8 to 10 Oz, 250 to 300 ml of beetroot juice, or eat 1 to 2 small roasted beets. 2. Do this about 90 minutes before any physical activity, a walk, a class, light gardening, anything that gets your legs moving. 3. Combine it with 20 minutes of gentle movement to amplify blood flow. It's like priming the pump. You load up the system, then tell your body, let's go. And if you're worried about sugar from the beets, don't be. When consumed before movement, the body uses that sugar for fuel, not fat storage. Plus, you can pair the beets with protein or fiber-rich greens to balance your blood sugar. Why this? Matters more than you think. Think of it this way. Protein builds muscle. Choline sends signals. Nitric oxide delivers power. Without all three working together, your leg strength stays stuck. But when they're all in sync, your legs can feel lighter, faster, and more stable, sometimes in just a day or two. This is why many senior wellness programs are now incorporating beet juice into their daily routines. Not for detox, not for trends, but for real, measurable strength. As one subscriber told us, I added beet juice before my morning walk, and within a week my legs didn't feel like concrete anymore. I even danced a little with my grandson, first time in years. That's the kind of progress we love. Have you ever felt a deep ache in your legs that didn't come from walking too far or exercising too hard? Just a kind of low, steady soreness that lingers even on restful days. That, my friend, could be inflammation at work. Not the obvious kind, like swelling after a bump or bruise, but a quiet hidden fire that slowly eats away at your muscle strength. And here's the part most people miss. That hidden inflammation could be the real reason your legs feel weaker, even if you're eating well and staying active. But the good news is there's a natural way to calm that fire. And it's right there in your fridge. Inflammation, what it is and why it matters. Chronic inflammation is like a car engine that won't shut off. Even when you're resting, your immune system is running in the background, using up energy, damaging healthy tissue, and interfering with how your muscles heal and grow. Studies have shown that even low levels of chronic inflammation can decrease muscle strength, slow down muscle recovery, interfere with your nervous system's ability to activate your leg muscles. This means even if your muscles exist, they may not be firing correctly. That's why seniors with chronic inflammation often feel like their legs are there but weak, slow to respond, or easily fatigued. The natural solution? Dark, leafy greens. Now, here's the best part. You don't need a prescription to fight back. You just need more dark leafy greens. We're talking about pralli, spinach, Swiss chard, mustard greens, arugula. These greens are anti-inflammatory powerhouses. They're packed with polyphenols like quercetin, which reduce inflammatory markers like IL-6 and TNF-alpha. Magnesium, which relaxes muscles and lowers stress hormones. Chlorophyll, which helps detoxify inflammation, creating byproducts and even natural nitrates, which support blood flow. Remember nitric oxide, what the science says. A 2019 study in Frontiers in Pharmacology found that diets rich in quercetin, especially from kale and mustard greens, reduced inflammation levels in just 2 to 4 weeks. And get this, when combined with gentle daily movement, the benefits were even greater. Participants didn't just feel less sore, they regained mobility and confidence. Why? Because they weren't just eating for nutrition. They were eating to send their body a message. We're safe. It's okay to stop fighting. Simple morning habit that changes everything. You don't need to eat salads all day long. Just start with 1 cup of dark leafy greens in your first meal of the day. Here's why. Morning is when your body's circadian rhythm, the internal clock that regulates inflammation, is most receptive to anti-inflammatory signals. Starting your day with greens helps set the tone for your immune system to calm down. And when you combine it with healthy fat like avocado or olive oil, you absorb the anti-inflammatory nutrients even better. Example, breakfast, scrambled eggs, with sautéed kale and olive oil, or a smoothie with spinach, banana, Greek yogurt, and a splash of lemon. Want extra benefit? Add a few walnuts or pumpkin seeds for healthy fats and magnesium. It's not a magic pill. It's a gentle reset. Now, will eating grains today make your legs feel like they did at 25 tomorrow? Probably not. But within 10 to 14 days, many people notice less soreness, better energy, more stable movement, and fewer surprise wobbles when getting up from a chair. It's not just about food, it's about sending the right signals to your body over and over again. And in time, those signals become strength. If you've made it this far, take a moment and give yourself credit. Why? Because just by learning about your body, you've already taken the first step toward getting stronger. Yes, even after 60, even if your legs feel shaky, even if you've been told it's just aging, the truth is your body remembers how to be strong. It just needs the right signals. Let's quickly review what we've learned and how you can turn it into action. 6 science-backed ways to rebuild your leg strength. 1. Leucine, the muscle trigger amino acid found in whey protein, eggs, and poultry, helps flip the switch that tells your muscles it's time to grow. 2. Choline, the communication restarter found in egg yolks and soybeans, supports the production of acetylcholine, the chemical that tells your muscles to move. 3. Nitric oxide. The blood flow booster comes from beets, spinach, and arugula. Opens up blood vessels to deliver oxygen and nutrients to your leg muscles. 4. Dark leafy greens. The inflammation fighters packed with anti-inflammatory nutrients that help your muscles recover and respond faster. 5. Meal timing, the missing piece for most seniors. Eating 30 grams of protein in the morning and after light activity improves muscle repair. 6. Gentle daily movement, the catalyst. A short walk or stretch session boosts blood flow, improves nerve signaling, and increases energy. The morning reboot routine you can start tomorrow. Here's a step-by-step protocol that puts it all together. You don't need fancy equipment, just your kitchen, your feet, and 30 minutes. 1. Wake up and drink a beetroot-based smoothie. Add spinach, banana, protein powder, or Greek yogurt for a complete start. 2. Go for a 15-minute walk. This gets your blood flowing and wakes up your nervous system. 3. Eat a protein-rich breakfast with choline and greens. 2 eggs, some kale or mustard greens sautéed in olive oil. Simple and powerful. 4. Stretch gently or move again midday. Light movement re-engages your neuromuscular system and keeps nitric oxide levels high. 5. Repeat a small protein-carb snack after any movement. Example: a slice of whole grain toast with cottage cheese or a handful of nuts and berries. This might sound simple, but that's exactly the point, because science doesn't have to be complicated to work. Rebuild more than muscle. Here's the beautiful part. When you feed your muscles right, something else begins to change. Your confidence returns. Your steps feel steady again. You feel like you again. Not fragile, not fading. And this isn't just about legs. It's about everything they allow you to do. Walk with your grandkids. Garden without fear of falling. Get up from a chair with ease. Muscle is more than movement. It's independence, a final word of encouragement. You don't have to overhaul your life. You just need to start small and stay consistent, because every smoothie, every egg, every stretch, it all adds up. And day by day, your body will start listening, responding, rebuilding. You'll go from wobbly to walking stronger, from frustrated to feeling in control. And that, dear friend, is the real power of the science we've shared today. If this video gave you hope, a plan, or even just a new perspective, we'd love for you to like, comment, and subscribe. We believe getting older doesn't mean getting weaker. It just means getting smarter with your body, your habits, and your health. Thank you for being here.